You are turning in 10 minutes bulletins of Binh Phuoc radio, television station, and newspaper. You are with me, Hưng Kek, and here are the top news of today. Binh Phuoc strives to complete 1,600 social housing units by 2025. Binh Phuoc aims to improve PCI ranking by 2 to 3 places in 2025. Vietnam remains a loyal friend of Sweden, Prime Minister. E-commerce platform pay taxes on behalf of online sellers from July the 1st. Ladies and gentlemen, on June the 12th, Deputy Minister of Construction Nguyễn Văn Sinh and a working delegation from the Ministry of Construction conducted a field survey of several social housing projects in Binh Phuoc. In addition to inspecting the progress and quality of the project, the visits aim to address challenges and obstacles to ensure the timely completion of social housing projects.
Following the survey, Deputy Minister Nguyễn Văn Sinh and the delegation praised the province's proactive approach, particularly its efforts to attract investment, secure land resources, and accelerate project implementation. The Deputy Minister affirmed that the Ministry of Construction will continue to support Binh Phuoc in resolving difficulties and creating favorable conditions to boost social housing development in the coming period. According to the Prime Minister's directive, Binh Phuoc must complete 1,600 social housing units by 2025. In the first 5 months of this year, the province has essentially completed 611 out of 833 units across 3 provinces. 2 additional projects comprising approximately 900 units are undergoing construction procedures and are expected to begin construction soon. The province is committed to achieving the 2025 target.
On June the 12th, the Binh Phuoc Provincial People Committee held a conference to analyze the 2024 Provincial Competitiveness Index (PCI) as well as the Department and District Competitiveness Index (DDCI) and to set direction and solutions for 2025.
According to an assessment by the Vietnam Chamber of Commerce and Industry (VCCI), Binh Phuoc's PCI score in 2024 declined slightly by 0.28 points. However, its transparency sub-index rose by 13 positions, ranking first nationwide. Regarding the Provincial Green Index (PGI), Binh Phuoc remains in VCCI's top 30, with the policy incentives and support services sub-index climbing 5 spots year-on-year to take the top national ranking. For DDCI, the business community gave positive feedback on several indicators, including access to and transparency of information, digital transformation, time costs, and leadership roles across both departments and localities, with marked improvements compared to 2023. In 2025, Binh Phuoc aims to raise its PCI, PGI, and DDCI scores, targeting an increase of 2 to 3 ranks compared to 2024, with 6 key directions and tasks outlined. At the conference, Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, Trần Văn My, emphasized that the DDCI indicators provide vital insights from objective business evaluations. These serve as reliable guides for formulating practical action programs, helping the province secure an improved position in the national PCI rankings.
On the morning of June the 12th, Phú Riêng Rubber Company held the 5th Emulation and Commendation Conference, recognizing 30 outstanding collective and 150 individuals for their achievement in labor emulation movements and innovative initiatives that boosted productivity and management effectiveness during the 2020-2025 period.
Upholding the patriotic emulation tradition, Phú Riêng Rubber Company has actively promoted productivity movements in recent years. The company has systematically replicated successful role models following the process: discovery, training, summary, and replication. Throughout 2020 to 2025, numerous exemplary initiatives and models have been widely adopted, delivering significant benefits and cost savings for the company's production and business operations. Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee Trần Tuyết Minh encouraged these role models to continue serving as nuclei of all emulation movements, inspiring innovation, creativity, and community-oriented actions, contributing to the company's sustainable development and prosperity.
Ladies and gentlemen, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính on June the 12th affirmed that Vietnam will remain a loyal friend of Sweden and expressed his confidence that the two nations will continue moving forward together. During a policy address at the Stockholm School of Economics as part of his ongoing visit to Sweden, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính said that Vietnam and Sweden now have a historic opportunity to rise and assert themselves as leading regional economies. Looking ahead, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính called for breakthrough cooperation between Vietnam and Sweden, stressing the importance of advancing political and diplomatic relations and promoting shared value, political trust, and close friendship. He also stressed the need for a breakthrough in economic, trade, investment, and development cooperation to reflect the scale and potential of both economies. On the occasion, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính thanked the government and people of Sweden for supporting the 22,000-strong Vietnamese community in the country. Artificial intelligence (AI) could add from 120 to 130 billion US to Vietnam's economy by 2040, according to a report released on June 12 in Hanoi by the National Innovation Center in coordination with the Japan International Cooperation Agency and the Boston Consulting Group. The report said that by 2040, AI will become a core factor of Vietnam's economic growth. The two main growth drivers that will have AI make a major contribution to the economy by 2040 are consumption revenue from 45 to 55 billion US through the consumption of AI power products and services, and the 60 to 70 billion US in cost saved due to increased productivity thanks to technology application. To achieve the goals of an AI economy of 120 to 130 billion US, experts identify top 3 sectors with high potential for Vietnam AI breakthrough, including public administration, education, and healthcare. According to Decree 117 of the government, e-commerce platform and digital platform in the country and abroad must deduct and pay tax on behalf of value-added tax and personal income tax for seller, household, and individual doing business on the platform effective from July the 1st. The above taxes will be deducted immediately when the order is successfully confirmed and the buyer accepts the payment. The tax amount is determined at a percentage of the revenues of its completed transaction. For example, VAT on goods is 1%, services are 5%, transportation and services associated with goods are 3%. In case the online platform management unit cannot determine whether the transaction is goods or services, the deductible tax amount will be at the highest rate. This tax declaration is done monthly. For cancels or return transactions, the organization managing the e-commerce platform shall subset the deducted or paid tax of the cancel or return transaction with the deducted or paid tax of the transaction selling goods and providing services. The 11 editions of National Award for External Relations Information were officially launched on June 12 by the Steering Committee for External Relations Information, the Party Central Committee Commission for Information, Education, and Mobilization, and the Vietnam Television. The Judging Council welcomes submissions from all corners of Vietnam and from abroad in various forms and languages, united by a shared affection for Vietnam and its people. The 11th National Award for External Relation Innovation will honor works in a category: print newspaper or magazine in Vietnamese language, print newspaper or magazine in foreign languages, radio broadcast, television broadcast, book, photograph, digital multimedia product, and initiative and product with external relation information value. Submission will be published, released, or announced through mass media. All activity and events organized domestically or internationally during the period from July the 1st, 2024 to June the 30th, 2025. For work or products released before or after this period, 2/3 of their content must be published during the stipulated period to be qualified. The deadline for entries is August the 5th, 2025. And that answer wraps up our bulletin. Thank you for tuning in and goodbye for now.